Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I want to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers. We have basically more than doubled since the last time I uploaded a video, which was almost 3 years ago. I want to say thank you to both the old and the new. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's currently February 2nd, 2025, exactly 3 years when I decided to stop posting on YouTube. So, thank you guys. Thank you for still sticking around. Thank you for subscribing even as you're watching today's video. Thank you for liking this video. Let's get into today's video where I'm going to teach you about how you can conquer 2025 and make it your best year yet. Okay guys, so there are 5 steps in today's video, very 5 simple steps that you've probably heard before, but I encourage you to take these steps and to actually work on them and actually implement them. The first step to having a great 2025 is to have an open mind. I know we've all heard it. Keep an open mind. Don't be too rigid in your opinions. Blase, 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 blah. But it's true. The first way to have a good year is to keep an open mind. If you've been doing the same thing the same way for years and you're getting the same results and you don't like those results, it makes sense to open up your mind to other ways to achieve your desired goals because clearly what you're doing is not working. I would say open your mind, ask for counsel, ask for godly counsel, ask people around you who are doing the things that you want to do. Okay, how are you doing that? And when they tell you, because they will tell you, and what they tell you is what they're going to tell you is something different to what you're doing. It might be something different to what you believe. But when they tell you, have an open mind to receive what they're telling you because they are actually teaching you how you can get to where you want to be. Step 2 is to start small. I used to be very guilty of this. I don't want to start small. I want the big job, the big pay, with all the perks, right? No, that's not how this works. That's not how life works. And I heard a quote that kind of really changed my mind, and it said, "The only thing where you go from top to bottom is when you're digging the grave. Everything else goes bottom up." And I'm like, that's so true. When you're building a house, you start with the foundation. You dig down first. You go down to secure the foundation and then you start building up on top of that. But only when someone is dead and you're burying them do you dig the earth, put them there, and close it off. So you're not going to start, let's say your dream is to be, okay, one of my old dreams used to be the social media manager for a big Fortune 500 company and earning 6 figures, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted that right out of university. With what experience? Mm, with what experience? Exactly. So I had to start small. I started at a minimum wage job. Then 4 months later, I got a better job. Then 2 months later, I got a much better job. And now I'm still progressing, like I'm climbing that ladder. So you have to be open to starting small. I know you have the big dream. I have dreams. I have a vision board for 7 years from today. Yeah, that's how big my dreams are. So, but I understand the value in starting small. There are things that you learn on the journey up that ladder to your big dreams. You can't learn it when you're up there. And if you make a mistake up there, you're going to come crashing down. So, yes, start small. Step number 3, consume good content. You want to consume content that will take you where you want to go. It may be, I've consumed a lot of Christian podcasts, like a lot. I also consume a lot of entrepreneurial business, even though I'm not in the well, I am in the entrepreneurial space. YouTube, it is entrepreneurial. So I consume entrepreneurial podcasts. I consume Christian podcasts. I consume books. I read books on career. I read books on building a personal brand. I read books about life and self-help and self-improvement. You have to consume good content that will help you get to where you're going. And I would say consume content that's like one step or two steps ahead of you. So I am just a beginning entrepreneur. Let me just say, like, just a beginning entrepreneur. I haven't made the millions, I haven't made the thousands, but I consume content from people that are making thousands of dollars on YouTube, right? Because that's how you kind of progress. Yes, everyone gets the like $30, $100 paycheck, but it immediately like kind of increases to thousands. So I consume their content. Those people are consuming the content of people making tens of thousands. And then those people making tens of thousands are consuming the content of those making millions. And those making millions are consuming the content of those making multi-millions. So you get what I'm saying? But make sure you're consuming good content. Every single morning, I listen to a Christian podcast, typically Joel Osteen's podcast, but every single morning. The thing is that once something is constantly in your face, you're it's in your heart. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you are what you behold. That's why when you make a vision board, people say to keep looking at it, because it gets into you and you start subconsciously behaving, like gravitating towards that. So if you're consuming good content and it gets into you, you subconsciously start gravitating towards what you're hearing. You start believing what you're hearing. You start believing what you're reading. You start intuitively knowing the steps to take to where you want to go. Step 4, I would say, is to curb your appetite. This was another hard pill to swallow. Curb your appetite. What does this mean? Some people want just an average life, like get a good job, get a nice house, have my wife and kids or whatever, and just build life from there. That's what some people want. But some of us want extravagant lives. I want a primary residence. I want a vacation residence. I want a house by the lake. I want this. I want that. Some of us just want the nicest things of life. And both are okay. Both are completely fine, and both are available to you. The issue is if you are not born into a multi-million-dollar family, like some of us aren't, you would have to get all of that from scratch. You would have to get all of that from ground zero. And baby, building from ground zero takes time. It takes time, and it takes knowing when to do certain things. It takes prioritizing, planning your financial wealth, your financial health, and being financially savvy, because you could see that you're on your way to becoming a multimillionaire, and let's say you get extra money and you blow it on designer stuff. No. Don't do that. Stick to investing. I would say give yourself some kind of cap, right? Okay, maybe when I have cleared off all my debt, then I can get myself maybe something nice. Or when I have invested $10,000, when I have invested $30,000, then I'll get my first designer bag. Then I'll do this, then I'll do that. But don't put what's that thing called? Don't put the cart before the horse. You don't need the outward show of luxury stuff before, like, no one needs to know that. Social media has made it so hard because we see, and guys, I used to be very guilty of this. I used to be like panicky because at this time, I think I was like 25 or 20. I was between 23 and 25, and I would panic because I didn't have my first designer bag. Where was I going to get the money? Where was I going to get the money? I didn't even have a savings. But I was looking at a $3,000 bag. Are you mad? Okay. My final advice to you will be more of the self that you are trying to hide. Stop trying to hide who you are authentically. Whoever you are inside of you, that person that you're hiding, that is the person that you that you're hiding, that is the you that's going to get you everything that you want. If you keep shoving her or shoving him down, you're blocking your blessings. You know this saying that goes, God does not bless who you pretend to be? Yeah, that is true. God blessings don't come to people who are pretending, because the doors are confused, because who are you? You need to be who you are meant to be. You need to be who you are on the inside. If you are someone who is extroverted, stop pretending to be an introvert. You're not going to meet the friends that you need to meet. You're not going to make the connections that you need to make to get to the next level of your life, because you're pretending to be someone you're not. Oh my gosh, I want to be so mysterious. Like, I'm a mysterious babe. I don't want anyone to. You are a liar, and there is no truth within you. I'm talking to myself, because I used to be like, I want to be so mysterious. I don't want anyone to know me. No, babe, I was born to be popular. I've been popular my whole life. Elementary school, high school. Okay, maybe not really university, because I was hiding. But I know in me that I was made to be popular. It's inside of me, it's part of my essence. So I no longer hide that. I'm not a mysterious babe. There's, yes, other things in my life that I would keep private, yes, but I'm not like moving with mystery. Like, yeah, I don't want people to know that I went to eat over at this restaurant. Oh my gosh, I don't want people. First of all, nobody cares. Nobody cares. But you're blocking your blessings by pretending to be someone that you're not. Whoever, and let me tell you, if you're like, okay, but how do I find out who I am? That thing that you're trying to hide, that person that you're trying to hide, that personality trait that you're trying to hide, that's who you really are. And you need to give that person room to thrive. You need to give that person room to breathe. You need to give that you room to be who they were put on this earth to be. So guys, I hope this video helped you learn how you can conquer 2025. If so, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, leave me a comment. What step are you going to take today? And yeah, I will definitely do a life update video. I definitely owe you guys one. I probably also owe you guys a hair update video, because my hair has gone through a lot of changes in the past 3 to 4 years that you might want to know about. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to get these videos out. You can expect a video once a week at the very least. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.